We all meet people throughout our lives who make an impact on us, whether that's at work, school, or even the grocery store.
For this story, it was at the hospital. KOMU-8's Emily Spain tells us how one woman's near-death experience led to an unexpected friendship.
So much so secret we're talking about.
Around the holidays, we gathered with our loved ones and counted our blessings. For Ann Fleury, one of those blessings is Heather Bisjes.
It's nice to be, I guess, that close to somebody that saved your life.
It's amazing the little things that come out afterwards.
Bisjes was an ICU nurse at Boone Hospital.
It actually was a very quiet night.
When doctors rolled Ann onto her floor one night in March 2011.
The minute Ann rolled through the door, I knew it was not a side effect from the surgery.
27 years old at the time, Ann didn't think much of this surgery. Her doctors called it a minor procedure.
I had an abdominal hernia, and I had my gallbladder needed to be removed too, and it was bad for about 2 years before.
Everything went fine according to the doctors, and she was sore afterwards.
But Ann's pain didn't stop there.
It's not a pain that you can rate on the scales. It's a pain that you knew that death had to be associated with it.
She was bleeding internally, losing blood fast, and on her way to losing her life.
She couldn't talk. She couldn't look at me. She couldn't, she was there, but she wasn't. It got really real at that point.
Ann and Sam say they pleaded for help from nurses on the recovery floor. Finally, they moved her to ICU. It was during the transport that Ann says the pain stopped and something remarkable happened.
And then I heard a voice, and it was a voice that it was so calm and trusting, and it said, let go, just let go. And my first thought is, I can't, my 2 kids. And the voice said, it's okay, they're gonna be fine. And just like that, I let go.
When I whispered in her ear, I said, I'm here, we're all here, fight, do not give up. You're too strong for this. I love you.
Ann says she was dying when Bisjes took over and saved her by insisting the surgeon came back to the hospital.
She was arching her back, just in excruciating pain, and I honestly, to this day, I don't know how much time Ann had left.
All realistically, do I need to start planning a funeral? Honest to God, I got to that point.
And I can remember Ann's dad looking at me and saying, she's got 2 babies at home, you have to save her. And I can just remember from that point on thinking I had to do the best I could.
If you put your trust in your faith, like Ann, what happened next will make sense.
I've been through enough in life to know that God's always with me, but at the same time, most of the time, when people hear that voice, they don't come back. They don't get a second chance. And I have that second chance, and it's very overwhelming. You really feel like you have to act and do what you're here for.
A second chance on life, on motherhood, on serving others.
When you go through something like this, you have to come out and you have to talk about it. I'm here to bring attention to wonderful nurses like Heather.
Every once in a while you'll get a patient that'll really just touch your life, and it's those patients that make you think, this is what I'm meant to be doing.
Something only fate could have, brought together.
Fate that led to friendship, and for that, she's blessed. Emily Spain, KOMU-8 News, Jefferson City.